Everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the Boston Celtics taking on the Detroit Pistons. Now here's Dunn. On the wing, Tatum. Let's go with a three. Porzingis grabs the board. Detroit with the ball.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Here's Fox. 6 to shoot. With the fadeaway. That shot, no good. Here's Tatum. Rebounded by the Pistons. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, BA. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well.
Oh, wow!
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Down low. Here's Duran. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
To the inside. Williams.
Coming into the league, putting up points was no problem for Tatum, but now he's creating scoring opportunities for others.
Now here's Fox. Outside Porzingis. Over Williams. Rebounded by Dunn.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Pass to Porzingis. The three, Barrett. The shot off that time. And Boston going the other way now. And here's Tatum. And there's the screen. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
An ascending superstar, Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end. And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Back to Barrett. Fires for 3. Buries it from 3.
Barrett had some time to focus there. He made that one count.
Pass to Williams. And Williams Williams punches it home.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has. And you have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
You know, B.A., it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they can become a unit with playoff potential.
Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Pass to Fox. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Porzingis misses. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Tatum. Soft touch off the glass. Tatum's got 8.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Outside Porzingis. It's Barrett on the wing. Fires the 3. Williams grabs the board. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Okoro. Porzingis sets a screen. Fox left side. And he banks in the layup.
So slick with the ball. Fox getting in there and busting out a few moves.
Williams with the screen. And Williams punches it home.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Fade away. And that one hits the back iron. Now Walker. Pass to Fall. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Picked by Pirtle. Monk for 3. Sinks it from distance. Monk's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Bay outside. Picked by Pirtle. Jacks up a 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And while the Pistons need to improve at both ends, Brent, offense is where they've struggled the most.
Yeah, last season near the bottom in field goal percentage and three-point percentage. They've got the playmakers, but they've got to convert and finish off those plays and get more consistent on the offensive end.
Monk for three. Boston with a rebound. Walker with it. Now guarded by Monk. Pass to Fall. It's Walker on the wing. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And Fall gets it to go.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Picked by Pirtle. Outside Russell. Pass to Pirtle. Outside for Russell. From down in the low post, it goes. Russell's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Russell's such a natural scorer and capable of connecting from just about anywhere.
Here's Fall. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Outside Monk. Outside Murray. On the wing, Bay. Pass to Pirtle. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
3-second violation. Celtics ball.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better." Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. A minute and a half left in the first half. Pass to Pirtle. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Kemba Walker. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. Well, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star. But for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
The kick to Tatum. Clock at 6. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, elevating his playmaking skills over time, Tatum is a winner who enjoys setting up his teammates.
Here's Fox. Porzingis with it. Dunn in his pocket. Back to Fox. Pass to Duran. Up and over Dunn. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Tatum, good.
On the catch and shoot, Tatum is a go-to option. It seems like he's always ready to put up a shot.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fox up top. Here's Duran. From behind the arc. They get it back. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. Duran's got 8 points.
You have to put a body on Duran. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Dunn's shot is good.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And so it's the Boston Celtics earning this break in the action, up 10. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Inside. Back to Fox. Rebounded by the Celtics.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Tatum from long range. Driving inside. And finished off by Tatum.
The athletic swing man. I love whenever Tatum goes up with force off the drive.
Over to the wing. Back to Porzingis. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
A little shiftiness there in Porzingis' game as he welcomed the contact and then converted on top of it. A top 5 pick back in 2015. The 7'3" Kristaps Porzingis ushered in a bit of a new era there. The rise of the 7-footer who could step out and drain threes.
Williams with the screen. Done with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. And they get it back. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Tatum. Puts up a 3. Here's Williams. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Outside Porzingis. DiVincenzo with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And an Obi for 3. Kept alive by Boston. Williams misses. The Pistons trailing. Back to Fox. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. To the middle. Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it. To the paint. Here's Fox. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And Boston calls time here.
Give a big round of applause for your Pistons youth dance team. That was your Pistons meeting.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside Russell. Shot clock at 6. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the 3 because you can't make enough 2s to win. It's tough to defend the 3, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. And out of bounds, Boston will have it. And some changes here for the Celtics. Boston dictating the flow. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Outside Olynyk. And stolen by Bay. And now the Pistons in transition. Got a piece of it. Pass to Russell. .107 left in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. They need this. It's hauled in by Fall.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And Boston calls time here. And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And inside, Kemba can get disruptive. He creates problems for the D, and that time did a great job drawing the foul.
And both free throws good for Walker. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Pass to Pirtle. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
No good on that one.
At the line for your Pistons, Jacob.
And the second free throw is good. 43 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Olynyk. Takes the 3. Boston again missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Bay. Uses the glass on the layup. Bay's got his first points of the game.
They focus to get through the contact, take that hit, and still finish.
The try by Walker. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now here's Murray. Got a piece of it. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Celtics out in front, up by 15. And coming up as soon as we return from break. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And the Celtics in possession here. They led by as many as 18. Outside Tatum. The 3 hits a 3-pointer. Tatum's got 20.
Well, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Shot on the wing. Tatum with a screen. 6 on the shot clock. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
Pass to Duren. And here's Fox. Knocks it loose. Done with a steal. Tatum from long range. And Anunoby gets it to go. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
Pass to Duren. Oh, yes, sir! Wow! And that one is stuffed right through.
And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duren's future in this league.
And stolen by Porzingis. Barrett with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Here's Okoro. Porzingis, high post. Kicks it out to Barrett. And he lobs it up top. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Always the connection with the teammate. That time Porzingis in the right spot.
DiVincenzo on the wing. Here's Tatum. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Tatum's got 24 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Clock at 6. Inside. Oh, deflected. Tatum with a steal. Pass to Dunn. Back to Tatum. With the drive. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Taking it strong. Tatum forcing his way to the line. playing aggressively.
And the NBA trying some new things. One of them is the Elam ending, playing to a target score. So far, it's used in the All-Star game. Maybe more?
Well, there's been talk, BA, about using it in the midseason tournament if that ever becomes a thing in the NBA, and I think we're on the road to seeing that come to fruition. I actually would love it outside of the midseason tournament and do it for some regular season games, because that's another swath of games that become more entertaining and more interesting because you're introducing the target score ending.
Done with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. And it's Williams off the drive. The layup misses. And Detroit has possession.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Celtics.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was for Jason Tatum.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
There's 53 seconds left in the 4th. Outside Tatum. Over Murray. Off the left rim and out. It's Pirtle high post. Picked by Pirtle. Blocked!
Tatum makes it easy for his teammates with his defense. He's always a threat to block shots, and he can cover any part of the floor.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. 6 to shoot. And an Obi for 3. And they'll get another chance. Done with it. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They
It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Jazz fans are making noise. We're in Salt Lake City, Utah. You look at the Celtics. They're looking to start this road trip off with a win and continue their winning streak.
And they prove that they know how to beat this team. We saw that in the first meeting. Can they make it a clean sweep on the season series? We'll find out tonight.
It won't be easy, but you know they are going to give their best effort to make sure that takes place.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. He told me they always have to be alert, and especially against this team because of its discipline and focus. He said we'll get embarrassed if we're inattentive at the defensive end. We must stick with our principles and do the little things. Kevin, they did win the first meeting of the season, and we'll see if they can get it done again tonight.
Yeah, thank you, David. Greg, real concern about getting outshot early on. What do you think they can do to prevent it?
Well, you have to find a way to stay attached to the shooters. That means fighting through picks and helping one another.
Which is going to take a lot of effort, a lot of energy. We could see them go to their bench early to try and stay fresh.
Now, here's George. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth. And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside Tatum. They get a hand on it. Goes up on the wing, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
And I tell you what, Tatum is proving to be an all-around scorer of the basketball. He can do it all.
And he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Little turnaround. Utah getting another chance here. Inside. Taken away by Williams. And stolen by Irving. Right side George. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. George has got 6.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away. And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Cans it from downtown.
And we have seen OG become a volume three-point shooter because he has a nice touch from that spot.
Hunter on the wing. 6 to shoot. On its way from Irving for 2. That shot is off. Now the Celtics take it the other way. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Outside, George tries again. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Now, here is Irving. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Count the basket. Irving's got his second basket.
The bus driver with the ball in his hand. Kyrie keeps the defenders off balance.
Over in the corner, Williams. The 3 from Tatum. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Jazz lead by 2. And will... Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
It's his first trip to the line. He misses the free throw. As a well-known three-point shooter that you were, Steve, what do you think about how that shot dominates the modern game we watch today?
What I love about Kevin, first of all, it gives you spacing. And you're never out of a game because of the three-point shot. You can get right back into it. And also, at the end of a game, you knock down 3 or 4 in a row, the game is over.
Pass to Olynyk. Back to Walker. Here's Fall. He's covered by Whiteside. And that one is hammered home.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Over in the corner, Williams. Good on the three-point shot. Williams has got the lead up to 1 now for the Celtics.
We've seen Williams' confidence grow since he came into the league. He has real belief in his three-point shot now.
And really... just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
And Whiteside's got the ball here for the Jazz. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That will complete this 4-game homestand.
Part of what makes Clarkson a threat on every possession, he can do it inside, outside, anywhere on the floor. And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Pass to Fall. Mitchell in the corner. Offline with his 3. Utah trailing here. To the middle. Here's Clarkson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Here's Fall. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Walker with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Pass to Okogie. Back to Clarkson. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And it's Walker penetrating. Here's Fall. The kick out to Williams. And here is Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Here's Clarkson. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Clarkson's got 7 now in this quarter. Pass to Olynyk. Fires the 3. The shot that time, not on target. Utah leading. Now, here's Poole. Guarded by Walker. Tries the spin move. And Poole gets it to go.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Here's Walker. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And a capable scorer from anywhere on the floor. You give Walker those kinds of looks, and he's going to make you pay.
1:15 left to play in the first half. Down low. Here's George. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot. Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Williams with the block. Shot clock at 6. George. Rebound by Williams.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's George. The shot missing. Now Boston takes it the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando and they'll take on the Magic. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen. He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Celtics as they dominate the last minutes of the quarter on an 8-0 run. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Spins. Here's Poole. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
Boston leading by 7.
Anytime you watch the Jazz, you have to think back to those great Utah teams of the 80s and 90s. They easily could have won a few rings.
Anunoby, no good. And Whiteside's got the ball here for the Utah Jazz. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Tatum. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Hassan Whiteside.
And the rise of Tatum, boy, it has been fun to watch. And many believe he's nowhere close to being done improving yet.
And the Jazz with some changes. Maybe even more than a few. And Smitty, it seems hard to believe those Jazz didn't win a title or two.
Kevin, well, if it wasn't for a player named Michael Jordan, they probably would have. Those Stockton, Malone Jazz teams ran into Jordan twice in the finals when he was at the peak of his career. Nice awareness there, finding the open man down the court on the break.
The 3 from Tatum. The rebound by Young. Jazz trailed by 7. Right side George. That one no good. Good D by Williams. And it's the Celtics ball. Tatum's shot is off.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Pick by Williams. Shot clock at 5. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Baiting the defender into a foul. Tatum wants to get to the line where he has always been terrific.
And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
Boston leading by 7. Leaps for it. He goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics.
No doubt what's on Tatum's mind when that pass is coming to him. He's got a scorer's mentality. If it's a clean look, he's going to let it fly.
And once again, off the mark by Utah.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
A masterful finisher. The closer Kyrie is to the bucket, the more dangerous he becomes.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston.
Give a big round of applause once again for your Jazz Dancers.
And the Celtics with possession here. They lead by 7. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. They set the pick. Tatum. Rebounded by the Jazz.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And very quietly, Young just continues to be an efficient player, a multi-talented swingman who does a little bit of everything. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Here's Dunn. Pass to Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Slashing with purpose there. After setting that screen, Williams knows where to position himself in these sets. And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was eventually traded and is a big talent boost to this team. And Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with some risk.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Hits it from three-point range. Tatum's got 9 points in the quarter.
Nice work by Tatum. A better three-point shooter than many scouts thought he might be.
1:07 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's George. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Tatum. Done with it. Guarded by Hunter. Williams in the post. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now an 11-point Boston lead.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
One of the game's more interesting personalities. Kyrie Irving wants to win at all costs.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Boston. Pass to Fall. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Now, here's George. Now, Hunter. Tries the spin move. Irving attacking, and the basket is good. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter.
On offense, Kyrie Irving is so crafty. He keeps finding ways to get around the D.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Celtics leading by 9. Walker with it. Pass to Fall. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And good on the second, so he makes them both. On its way from Irving for 2. The wing jumper off target. And so it's the Boston Celtics holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've been playing
49.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Jazz trailed by 11. To the paint. Here's Anderson. The kick out to Poole. To the inside. Here's Anunoby. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Out to Clarkson. Down low. Anderson's shot is off.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Tatum's got 14 points now in the second half.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Boston.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And boy, it just seems like they are blocking everything. All throughout this game, they have just wreaked havoc defensively.
And the dunk by Tatum.
And every year, Tatum evolves. Tonight, he's given us a taste of everything he's been working on.
Spins. Anderson. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Well, we know confidence is key, but Steve, when you see young players who haven't done much in the playoffs acting like they've arrived, can that kind of confidence hold them back a little bit?
Well, you love confidence in anything you do, Kevin. Obviously, you need it, but it can backfire. You love that guys want to say they're great, but it all comes down to proving it.
The Jazz working the ball around now. There's the triple. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Tatum's got 29 in the game.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense. And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over.
Substitution on the court.
So it's Utah now, looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Back to Irving, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Here's George. Over Tatum. And he stays with it. On the wing, George. Lock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Ooh, the craftiness of PG-13. Awesome job fooling the defender and jumping into the contact.
And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Here's Irving. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And Smitty, we know with Clint Capella, one of his great skills is his pick and roll ability.
He is a great partner, Kevin, in the pick and roll set. Sets solid screens, draws help defenders, finishes strong. Guards love having Clint as a roller for them.
Here's Tatum. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Tatum's got 31 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Celtics.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jason Tatum.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
George, that's a 2-pointer. And it's George again missing.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Fader on the way. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg,